We're still continuing to keep an eye on a very active Atlantic and hurricane season so far. Currently, we have 2 hurricanes out in the Atlantic, 1 down into the Gulf. We've got Franklin, which is, I believe, a Category 3 now. It is continuing to weaken. It'll just turn right back off into the ocean. Really, though, the focus is over on Idalia as it's still beginning to approach Florida. Some of those outer bands already reaching. Idalia is currently a Category 2 with wind speeds of about 100 miles per hour. In the next couple of hours, it's just going to continue to gain strength in those warm, open Gulf waters with very little wind shear, becoming a major Category 3 hurricane, making landfall sometime pretty late tonight, early for Wednesday as that travels just south there of Tallahassee, cutting through Georgia and then even into the Carolinas. Storm surge definitely a big concern with this. They're expecting 10 to 15 feet on the higher end, that pairing with the full moon. So already seeing a pretty high tide. Of course, a lot of rainfall is expected with this, especially along all the way from down towards Tampa, Tallahassee through almost Charlotte, North Carolina. So a lot of rain, of course, expected with this as it'll continue to travel. Here's radar and satellite right now. You can see that eye really starting to form. It's just west of Tampa, just about those outer bands cutting through Tampa, Miami, even moving towards Atlanta even. Good news, locally, we're not expecting anything. We're just tracking that cold front, a little bit of moisture there behind it on radar, but really should be a fairly dry night. That cold front's also going to push any of the remnants there off to the east, so nothing to worry about locally, which is some good news. Absolutely beautiful there this evening over in Carbondale. Live look in Jackson County. Couple of those fair weather clouds hanging around with us, but it's really a beautiful evening. We've got temperatures somewhere in those low 80s and it's feeling like it, which doesn't always happen in August. Really nice outside. Harrisburg already falling to those upper 70s right along with Sikeston. We've got low 80s on the board for everyone else right now. Over the next couple of hours, it's going to continue to stay nice. We'll fall into the 70s. A really nice evening to go out, maybe to the DuQuoin State Fair or just enjoy dinner outside on the patio. Overnight lows somewhere in the 60s. Threat tracker fairly low. It's pleasant again today. As we go into midweek, it's going to be pretty breezy. That's the big thing you're going to notice. That's thanks to that cold front. Still though, sunny and nice conditions are expected. As we go into next week, if you aren't ready for summer to end quite yet, well, good news, we're going to heat right back up, tracking the return of some humidity as well. Right now, though, a few clouds hang around. There's that cold front quickly approaches by 10 o'clock. Temperatures down into the 70s. Behind that, we do quickly fall into the 60s with mid 60s on the board. As you're out and about tomorrow morning, your morning commute looking nice and clear, but a little on the chilly side, maybe for some in those mid 60s. Maybe just grab that light jacket. By lunchtime, you won't need it. We've got upper 70s for Southern Illinois, 80s for everyone else. And that's pretty much as warm as things are going to get tomorrow. Even with all that sunshine, that steady northeast breeze of about 15 miles per hour is going to keep us nice and cool. Another really nice fall-like day for any of your plans. Humidity stays at bay at least a couple more days. Once we go into Friday and Saturday, things get a bit more uncomfortable. Definitely uncomfortable by the end of the weekend and into next week. And of course, we're seeing that heat return with it. Unseasonably cool the next couple of days. Some of us only reaching the upper 70s for Wednesday and Thursday. There's that nice steady warm up back into the 90s by the end of the weekend and into next week. So of course, Storm Track 3 app is going to come in very handy. As far as our 7-day goes, you definitely don't need that app, at least for radar, until we get to Labor Day and then the day after. Lots of sunshine expected leading up to that. We've got temperatures right around 80 for Wednesday and Thursday, mid 80s by Friday, and just slowly watching us warm right back up. But look at those overnight lows the next couple of nights down into the 50s. So it's going to be a big change. We're right back up into the mid 90s for our 10-day forecast.
That's a very good point. Yeah, that is quite the upswing, isn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah. We'll prepare ourselves now. All right. Thanks, Katie.
Thanks.
Well, there are